Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War 3. It's time for this battle, which we've sort of dragged out. We had one before, turned out to become the largest battle that I'd fought. Let's see what kind of troops we can drag into battle this time around. Oh, and he retreats, and so it will be up to Murat to chase down this army. I'm not entirely sure why he retreated like that. There's supposedly loads of armies down there in the forest. I don't want to move too close though, because we might get swarmed. In this case, because I want to drag those armies out down there, I'm just going to go ahead and out-assault this one. And we want to contain these. We want to make sure that the circles here overlap in such a way. Then Lan could actually move back over here, make sure that they do not get out. And then you will stay there, you stay there, you stay there. Everything's good. Superior General by Junot. And Junot also gets Attacking General. Enemy army is destroyed. And there's no more moves to make, so let's go ahead and end turn. See what happens. Great Britain moves some troops around. Russians moving up more troops towards Smolensk, some of them marching down towards Kiev. And yeah, some of them are marching up towards Minsk, possibly. We got that army moving up. Ah! I can conduct an ambush. How splendid. The army as well is quite broken down, as you can see. Let's go ahead and auto-save. Wait, was that Bagration? Was there? Peter Bagration is commanding this army. Quite broken up, so he shouldn't be. Oh, we're quite broken up as well. Oh, we lost one cannon. Oh, yes. We're quite broken up as well. But he's gonna march through and he could take back Lithuania. So, nope. We're gonna ambush you. We do have the advantage. A lot of my troops have quite low manpower, but the fact that we are being able to surround the Russians is going to give us a clear advantage against Bagration. So in Eastern, the battle is Eastern Prussia, I guess, because our army is in Eastern Prussia, but the enemy was actually in Lithuania. So I'm not entirely sure if it moves like that. It would be nice if I could just place cannons there and just put round shots straight through. But the terrain will not allow it. So what I'll do instead is we want to make sure that we get the line infantry. So the cannon will be right here, and we'll start off, unlike I think I've done a similar battle. Ah yes, this is the Belgian army. 28 men left in that. We're gonna start off with canister. And then all the sizable troops. Okay, we have very few of these above 100. These will be centered around the cannons. We're gonna drag them out as long as possible, so two man deep, which isn't very good, but that's what we're gonna do. And then the ones that are really small, 27, 28. Or any others that are really small. No, those two are the ones that are really small. They're gonna be just, oh, I can get them up on that hill. Can you form square? No, you're too small to form square. These two are gonna stay in the back. And then on either side, these smaller units. We do have these guys. You know what? We can form them in square there to protect. These guys are going to be a bit further back. Same with these guys. A bit further back from the line. And we're going to have the heavy cavalry ready on either side to assist. And then the light cavalry. See if I can hide it in the forest on this side somewhere. Back there. Okay, they're not actually hidden. And it's not much of a point hiding them there. We can hide them here instead. And so if the enemy tries to move forwards, I can kill them coming through there. General, behind the cannons, and off we go. Start barrage. And we canister straight into the light foot. Enemy cavalry is coming on strong. Gonna form squares. We're gonna form more squares. And hopefully a lot of these cavalry units are gonna be broken down. Bagration died? No, it wasn't actually Bagration, it was one of the others. The enemy Russian cavalry is able to break up some of these squares. See if the goons can charge through here safely. Sort of-ish safely. Getting them through here. And then chasing these bastards off. Ooh, look at these. Put shots straight towards there. Gonna rally this line. Yes, get shots right into. Ooh, 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 ooh. Slow mo as the Russian come marching in. Oh, what's going down here? Enemy in the flank. Oh, we got the light cavalry back there. They can move them up. Cannons! Fire! That one's not ready, but this... I'm not sure which one of these two will be ready first. This one, it looks. Ready! Fire! And then this one right after. This side is completely shut. Switch to this side. Get this one ready to fire as soon as possible right over there. The squares need to drop and they need to come into line right along here. Heavy cavalry needs to move. Someone placed a load of spikes over there. Cavalry is being chased off over there. Go back to normal speed. Oh, look at this. Fire! Why did that? Oh, the first one wasn't very effective. The second two shots, though, did the job. We're gonna place the next shot behind this unit. Holy crap, did that do a lot of damage on that unit. Inspire these guys. Gonna... Ooh. You know what? Boom! Boom! And third one. Boom! And then fire on that Obligini. Guns ready to fire. At this range, the units... Oh my god, look at this. Fire! Fire! Within a couple of... we're talking about seconds. And the enemy just lost hundreds upon hundreds of men. Just look at these casualty rates. Especially this one. When we fired into this. I mean the cluster this went in on. Amazing. Kind of disturbing at the same time. These guys not faring well against the foot guard sappers, so redraw. And then these two will march up to shoot them instead. And these three will march up. This ambush went rather quickly, which was good, because now we can continue with this episode. Get the sappers away. A canister a day keeps the sappers away. I mean, those canisters were so bloody good. Right, Bagration. I'm gonna let him retreat though, we're not gonna kill him. Bye bye Bagration. Although, yeah, there we go. End the battle, heroic victory. Let's save this one. And see if I can use this one. And we call it cannon. Boom. Here we go, heroic victory. Characters within your nation develop personality traits. And the game crashed. Great. I am not entirely sure what was the problem with that battle, but unfortunately I was unable to play it through without crashing because I tried again, and so instead I auto-resolved, and that worked fine. As we can see, I didn't lose a single unit. The one unit lost here is because the cannon we lost in an earlier battle, so we were able to, although we weren't able to completely destroy the unit, which is unfortunate. Moving the general back from the bridge for some reason back to Moscow. A lot of Russian troops moving around. It's going to take a while though to get through all here in Russia, but hopefully I'll be able to out-resolve quite a lot. The Swedish are gathering up the force, and it looks like they're going to move to that smaller village, raid it and set up there. The Ottomans go ahead and finally actually give trade is the lifeblood of our people. We love it more than the sword. Let us trade together. He wants to, of course, trade with Europe, because I am Europe at this point, but I'm gonna refuse you. You're going to die, Ottoman scum, and I'm gonna make sure that we will not be waiting too long before that becomes a reality. I need maybe a spy to check out those woods, because right now it's holding up a lot of men here. Or maybe I can just have Lan actually pop across the border, attack this area, and auto-assault. Boom! So now the enemy that's stuck in the forest is pushed even further behind enemy lines. And this might get them to react as well. Quite a few forces here, no generals though. We want to keep these guys bottled up, so we'll keep the generals around there. This general, however, is going to be moved over to this side. And let's see. We got these generals right here. The Belgian army quite banged up, so they're gonna have to be moved over here. And they're gonna get one of these units. They have, let's see. We're gonna move 2 of these. Let's keep an even number. These 2 are gonna be moved down, and they're gonna join Junot and be his howitzers are gonna be replaced. And then this one will join the Belgians since they lost a cannon. Then we've got Napoleon. He's got pretty good numbers, so he can move back to Lithuania. Polish army, however, does not have good numbers. So instead, they can hide in the forest. And then we've got force up here. The force there increases. We really need to just... You know what? Maybe if I'll auto-resolve or lay a siege or something. Oh wait, if I auto-resolved, it crashed. So I'll see if I can take this one way or another after the episode. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue the siege, but just make sure that no more enemy troops turn up there. keep that under control. Hopefully we'll be able to advance here, but we need a replenishment of these two other armies before Napoleon marches on its own. I'm not entirely sure if there's just like a ghost thing that's going on here. You know what? We don't really need this agent here, so we can see about moving him maybe. See if we can spot the enemy armies that are hiding in there. Get rid of them once and for all. A few boats or ships were recruited here. Two of which are going to raid some trade. You know what? We're gonna have one raiding over there. One. Oh, actually, we managed to capture all the trade, so you will join there as well. And then you will land there. Pick up the Corsican troops. Transferred onto the ship. And then this boat, the ship, is going to be moved along here as well. You know, depending on what they have down here, they might not have a lot. Little Tartary only has one unit. Could the Corsicans on their own? It would be very daring mission for just a little sloop that apparently can carry over 600 men. No, less than well, around 600 men. So that will be interesting to see the sloop manage to carry that many men. We have this area under control, and so Russia keeps losing territory after territory. See if we can finish off the Swedes, but we want to increase the numbers on this army beforehand. And get rid of that siege. Moving through here. We are building loads of troops down here, but these will be part of sort of an overall attack. Once Russia is done, I'm hoping that I will have a load of time to just set up my armies, organize them exactly as I want, and maybe we can have like a really quick attack on the Spanish somehow. Defensive moves along here, and then sort of spear an attack through here, or maybe attack Portugal, land an army and take Portugal, hopefully trying to avoid attacking the fort. Although we're gonna have to fight the fort. Oh, they've got forts here. No, I don't want to fight any bloody forts. The only fort we're gonna have to fight is the one in Saxony. I hope these guys don't build any forts. No. We're gonna have to take Hessen. Wait, which are the points I need to take? Hessen, Bavaria, and Saxony. So Saxony is the only fort I need to, and then hopefully we can subjugate Bavaria, because they're so good friends of mine that we can just get them to join me once they realize they can't really do anything else besides joining me. And yeah, I don't think I have any more moves, so it's just about letting the... Let's go ahead and end the turn. Did I just send the second spy? Oh no, that was the spy that was on the way to Moscow. Invasion of England is going to take a lot, but hopefully I can do a three-pronged attack, which I can take Wales, Scotland, and England within one turn, and so England cannot fully mobilize their armies, and so I will destroy Great Britain before they are able to respond. They're still going to be able to fight me quite well, but I'm hoping that I could get that done within 3 battles. I'm not entirely sure where the AI gets all the money from, because they still produce these full stacks everywhere, even though I control most of the country and I strangle their trade, and England's completely on its own. It does not... Ah, what's this? Peter Bagration comes again. Let's just auto-save to make sure that this does not crash. And then auto-resolve. 200 men lost. Peter Bagration and his armies was killed. Oh, the Swedes are passing through here. They're not going to raid the town. Very unusual for a nation not to raid its own place once it's... Ah, look at that! Denmark actually took action against the Swedish army now that they've lost Finland. I had pressured Denmark to declare war on Sweden. And so now they're blocking trade, which is going to block the trade going to England. So the only two that are now supposed to trade... Oh, great estate. Russia sabotage. Scorched earth by Russia. Spy network established in Smolensk. Units recruited. A lot of mines were finished. Gained some trains. The Polish army, aggressive attacker, and it also gets steady under fire for that outer assault battle we had. City of Lemberg is under siege by this army. We should be able to destroy this one. We'll drag in Rat. Hopefully we can drag some more armies into here. Okay, he's retreating. Cannot really follow him though, because, well, because of reasons. Getting the spy in here. I'm not entirely sure what we need to do really to detect the armies here. But I'm hoping we can do that. Because I want to free up these armies. Got battle there. Question is, I want to auto-resolve quite a lot of stuff now because we need to get stuff going, don't we? Campaign is more or less finished in a lot of ways. Or, well, I want to get stuff done. I want to attack. I want to attack England. I should have built this into a supply depot when I had the chance. This is going to take a while till these guys get fully replenished. Can I see the amount of turns it will take? No, but it's going to take a while. Napoleon hour is ready. So maybe we can attack this one and then move on Smolensk. There's not a lot, there's nothing actually here. And so Napoleon should be able to go ahead and strike this. He has so many elite troops. Ah, they fall back. That means that this can become an outer assault. Can you just auto-save to make sure? And boom. We only lost 300 men. And we can continue on towards Smolensk. And capture that. Hopefully this... Did they recruit troops even though I'm laying the crap out this place under siege? The Swedes will not be able to bypass me, so we can take this army and move it up to Helsinki and station the army there, and then continue chasing these guys across. Polish army can still stick around there. I'm not entirely sure why every single battle I do at this point becomes a victory notable to get one of those crosses on the map. Want to invade the Ottomans as well. Could I draw into battle over here against these? Yes. You know what? The thing is, I'm not entirely sure how much time I have on this episode because the battle crashed and I sort of lost count of time there. You know what? This one can also be an outer assault, and then we can, you know, keep pushing this quickly and get done with some other more important battles later on, because otherwise it'll sort of be like when I fought the Austrians. Look at that, all of these become these kinds of battles. Kind of annoying. These should really be special. or more special than just these auto-resolve. And Lan did very well, mentioned dispatches and so on. The Navy should be able to move. And we can land that force in Little Tartary. Keep attacking this. You know what? These guys could actually follow and blockade a port, because even if we fail to attack, we can still block the trade going to England. So that will be good. Then we've got these two navies. And let's go ahead and attack this trade route as we move along here. Good. Did I recruit some more troops? I think I did. Troops being recruited all over the place. New forces being ready to replenish. And so on. Let's see what we're gonna do here then. I want to make sure that we can see this. Otherwise, you know what? For next turn, move in and let's be ambushed by them. Let's have Murat's army is pretty decent, so that should be able to move in and hold its own. Then Lan should be able to take Kiev, because that's really no one's defending it. And Napoleon should be able to continue to Smolensk, take that. I should be able to hopefully take this. I'm thinking now that maybe I should wait and actually play the battle rather than out-resolving it, because then maybe it will work properly. And then we have... oh, look at that! Look at that! They've got a cavalry unit to match our huge cavalry unit. 364. Heavy. Which unit does... is it Napoleon that... did I move the big cavalry unit over to Napoleon? No, I didn't. Which army has that? Because we're gonna have to match that force. Who has that big cavalry unit? Is it Murat? Is it Lan that has it? Who has the big cavalry unit? Is it you? Yeah, you have it. It's quite far away from Moscow, but we're gonna need that if... holy crap. What did the Russians get by this monument? They get some other units, don't they? Marosky cavalry. Is that not the unit they already have? Isn't this the... no, this is the Karinsky reservist. Huh. Kremlin armory, what do you get from this? Jaegers. Leibgwardi Smolensky Polk. Dragoon Guard and Elite Veteran Guard Hussars. Ah, they're building a fort as well. We don't like that. Can I blow up the fort? I can try to blow up the Kremlin armory. 50% chance. Anyways, yes, this will be this or this episode. Anyways, I hope you enjoy it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!